ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermser. Let's get this thing underway. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's McCoy. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's McCoy. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up first down at the 33. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of it. They got to toss it to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. It's enough for a first down. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score to be first down. The Ducks are going to cash in here in the red zone. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Oregon. They couldn't stop him there. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Martin. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
That's reeled in. It's White. Oh, he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And looking to throw now on first down. On the run here, lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
There's the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's got room to run. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it here. Fighting him off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pressure is coming. hit just as he throws the ball. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Receiver makes the catch. Finding space at the 20. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And Indy Lions will come to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down here for this offense. Wants to throw it. Tries to right with a quick throw. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can. And that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's White. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Plus coverage now from these DBs. Trying the run, it's Martin. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. Using his legs. It's Hayes. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Nittany Lions will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oregon.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. And I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. Oh, and it's blocked. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On the run, it's Hayes.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Hayes. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he's got it. Touchdown. Nick Lyons.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Is good. They still trail though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. And the Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Handoff from the shotgun. He's swallowed up the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Tailback with another carry. Finding space at the 20. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. They start with an RPO, quick pass to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Gonna run it. It's Martin. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
The defense here went with softer coverage, played some zone. I think the quarterback and the receiver recognized that. Good job of coming back to the football, and the quarterback put it right where it had to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, that is a great throw. But first, man, let's give all the credit to that offensive line. How long did he have back there in the pocket? Seems like 3 or 4 seconds to be able to navigate and figure out where to go with the ball, and he put it right on the money.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. The pass is complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Penn State. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it's going to be swatted down there at the line. Great defensive play in a big moment. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Comes back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Harry. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the single back takes the handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll ride the back again here. With his 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. It's an out catch made. Stiff arms his way to a decent game before they get him down. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Pass caught in the end zone. A successful two-point conversion.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. When he's got some space here. Goes out of bounds at the 32. That's a decent return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's White. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So, Kirk, as we break through the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offense. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Breaking free at the 35. Goes out to stiff arm. That carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Here we go, the most important series of this game. Tied up, 1st and goal. He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Pass midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. The defense gets involved in the scoring. What a moment, a takeaway, and a touchdown to claim the lead in the 4th quarter of this conference championship game.
Well, that's what you have to do as a defense. At some point, you can't just sit back. You've got to be able to go try to be aggressive and try to win the game. It's exactly what they did right there. They put themselves now in the driver's seat. The defense came up with a play of the game. Let's see if they can hold on.
Defense is back out. Possession.